Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 19th of May 2015. Starting off with yesterday's 5-minute chart, you can see in the pre-market session the market was fairly inactive, fairly quiet, just trading around the 18,250 psychological level there. And also you will notice too, I just draw in the extend right there of 0%. We had a new high, or heading towards a new high of 18,281 in the pre-market session. If we just bring this across, you will see how this became a resistance area for the market initially, and then prices coming back down to the 18,250, finding support before then starting to move higher off the PTI. What happened here was that the market traded up slightly. Let me just remove this line here and then just move the chart over a bit so we can rescale the chart. Let me just see if I can do this. So we see the market finding support at 18,250, the order being filled, and then the market coming back. And what's interesting about this point here, which I'm just going to zoom in on, is that we have a test. So the market came back and they wanted a test to see if there was any selling around. As the market had no buying, you can see how it was going up on fresh air and no interest to the upside. So what they do is move the market back down, see if anybody wants to sell. If they don't, then they are free to move the market back to the upside. The range of this particular bar here, the test bar, it had a high of 252, a low of 242, and it's only 10 points. So you're probably asking, why is there no PTI on there? Well, the reason is it's where it's actually closed at. It's closed bang on the 18,250, whereas the trigger is for just above, so 18,251. So I might need just to modify the setting in the code there just to allow these to actually be shown on the chart where they just close at or above the actual price. So those of you that are more advanced, you know that testing is where they're looking for any selling. If the selling isn't around, they will move the market higher. So there is a potential trade there that you see the market there going on up to around 40 odd points into the quieter part of the session. Once you develop that skill to actually read what's going on in the market on a bar by bar basis, which I've done other videos in the additional training video section of the site to show you how you do this, you can take advantage of situations like this. So here we have a 20-point loss and then the market coming back, and then eventually we see the market in the quieter time driving through the 18,200, sorry, just get that into the right place, the 18,300. That's a new all-time high made here at 25 to 7, and we see the market going on all the way up to 18,322, which is the scalp. Another all-time high is being made here, so the loss in the first trade is pulled back there. And what you will also notice that shortly after the market put in another all-time high at 18,326, so the insanity prevails. We then see the market selling off a bit as prices move down. This signal is too late. And on the overnight market, just remove this and drag the chart over to the right, you can see that prices are moving to the upside but slightly, but still haven't taken out the all-time high of 326, which we see there. In the daily chart you can see prices have moved through. Again, let me just adjust this chart a bit so we can get a bigger picture of what's actually going on. So we can remove the 283 and replace this with the 326 now, which is the all-time high. So the question is, how much higher can this market go? We're going up on fresh air. You can see the drop off in volume is quite marked there. And also there's an old saying that you sell in May and go away, which with the moment, as we head towards the end, hasn't come to fruition, but you never know. And one way of deciding and being able to gauge that, of course, is to look at the volatility, which we'll do in just a moment. But before that, economic news today, everything is out at 1:30. Nothing at 3 p.m. today from the US, so it just depends how these economic news items in the pre-market session, the forecasted figure compared to the released figure compares, and if it's better than expected, then we could see a push to the upside once more. So at the moment, the market trying to break out of this 4 or 5 month sideways range to move to the upside. That will be good for us if it does, because as it drives through the psychological levels, it will continue on to the next ones and have that momentum behind it. That's what we want to see. And with that, of course, you also get a drop off in the implied volatility. 1109 for Friday. Let's just refresh. 1125, so up just slightly yesterday, as the market put in a new all-time high, just a slight increase there, but the historic volatility moving lower, so the blue line starting to move to the downside once more. And again, you can see when we got down to these sort of levels before, the implied volatility down at 10%, we got the corrections in the market there. So again, in the sideways movement, you can see that's reflected in the implied as well, but the historic volatility moving slightly lower there. Right, that's it for me for today. I will see you in tomorrow's edition of the Market Alert. As ever, thank you for your support, very much appreciated, and also for watching. See you in the next one.